Yes, fine.
Didi, can I start?
The button. So, good evening, everyone. Namaste. I am honored to introduce Dilip Devnath
Just
ji.
1 minute, just 1 minute.
Okay.
Arunoday ji, you have to just check if everybody is there in the webinar room.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, because there are some people who may be in the backstage. Yeah, I think now
we are in webinar now. I think so, isn't it?
I think everyone has come.
Yeah. Someone from the host right has pulled us to the webinar.
Yes, I could.
I am not able to start my video because there is the message that the host has disabled it.
So just try now.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Namaste. I am honored to introduce Dilip Devnath ji. He holds an MTech and PhD in electrical engineering from Bengal Engineering College and has over 20 years of teaching experience with past roles at BIT University, Galgotias University, and Brain Bear University. Currently, he is the Eastern Region Coordinator for AICTE Student Induction Program, focusing on integrating universal human values into education, a mission he has passionately pursued since 2013. Please join me in welcoming Dilip ji. Over to you, Dilip ji.
Namaste. Namaste, Sabiko. So in this session, we are going to hear Dr. Shupraja. She is going to present efforts and impacts of holistic value-based education at their institution, SRM. But we have to keep in mind that we have some time constraints. So accordingly we move. So the time is for 40 minutes and the discussion will be within these 40 minutes and the discussion should be in brief. So to the point. So keeping this in mind, I welcome Shupraja Didi to share her slides and start the presentation. Namaste.
Namaste, Dilip ji. Namaste, Sabiko. Dilip ji, is my screen visible and is my voice audible?
Yes, exactly. Nice.
Thank you. So, namaste to all. Very good evening to all the co-explorers and members who have joined for this conference rehearsal. So I'm Dr. Supraja, leading as a university coordinator. I am here to present the efforts and the implementation and its impact at SRM Institute of Science and Technology. So I'm happy to share that within 2 years of time, the SRM has been identified as a potential model center of Southern region. Even though we had a value education way from 2004, right from NEP articulation, our institution wants to understand and make an effort to understand the universal human values and its proposal. During the COVID period, we could see that imbalanced mindset of the people towards the wellness and well-being. So we attended this UHV workshop and found this content is really helpful for our personal development. And we could able to see the scope for the societal development as well. So we worked to understand what is the need of this value education. One side, we could able to witness that we could say that education is developing all over India. The education institution across the country is developing in other side. But there is a lot of concerns, stress, mental health problems, relationship issues are increasing. So the reason behind that is the holistic vision for the life is not clear. So it needs a clarity on what to do, understanding part before how to do that skill part. So the present education system focusing more on this how to part, including RSRM. We are more focused with the students how to make money, how to make things, but there is no clarity on what to do with it or what to do with the life. So we say we are aware of everything, like we know chemical formulas and that. But the question is, do we aware who we are? What is our role and participation in this existence? Also, as an education institution, is it resolving the present day problems, focusing on basic fulfillment of bringing happiness in everybody's life and having good relationship, having self-regulation on the health? So we understood our current education is presently focused only on the placement. There is more on the skill part, and it's mainly focusing to preparing students to job ready, but not the life ready graduates. So there is a need plan to develop education related to focus towards this right understanding relationship and also the skill for the physical facility. And it should be mainly focused towards the solution rather than the problems. So when we do have medical institution as well, so the program to develop the health rather than only treating for the disease. So SRM has understood the need of this value education, and now we want to try on it. So university-wide things to be formalized. So we have felt that SRM, holistic value-based education, it's more important, and we need to inculcate this human values in all the level that will help the well-being for all. So at the individual level, we aimed to develop a right understanding towards the clarity of the purpose, which help the every students and faculty to identify their own basic aspiration that helps the student to enhance their self-awareness, self-directed learning, and self-confidence. And at the level of the family, positively influencing the people towards greatly appreciation for universal human values such as empathy, compassion, and respect for all. And we could witness improved relationship within their own families and within the college community. And this is helping us to facilitate effective conflict resolution among each other. And also in the level of society, cultivate the responsible individuals inclined towards a positive societal contribution, developing a personal traits like humility, integrity, and adaptability. And this brings up a collective culture of fearlessness in the society and nurture towards the harmonious community. And the focus on that nature, understand what is coexistence and yield the impact output such as environmentally responsible practices and the projects which they are taking up. It's more into sustainable and nurturing the harmony between the human activity and the natural. So this we framed as an objective, what we are trying to do under this value education cell. As I informed, the university-wide things to be channelized. So we made a discussion with the leaders, policymakers, and decision makers, and include members from various disciplines. That includes right from our vice chancellor, sir, registrar, and deans from various disciplines like medical dean, SNH dean, as well as a dean of College of Engineering and Science, IQAC dean. Put all them all together, we formed a constitution of this value education cell. And when and where it is, there is a chance, we felt that there should be a discussion with these policy makers. So whenever there is a programs or FDPs, any kind of meeting, we try to involve all the leaders so that they could able to understand what is this value education is all about. So in that way, we try to bring in all the leaders to understand what is this value education. At one point, they could able to see, yes, this has some essence. So now we can taking it forward. So next to this, after forming this value education cell, our next challenge is in front of us is to train our faculty members. So training our faculty members, we want to prepare almost all our faculty members to have an awareness about what is this UHV just by sending mails. Initially, we started sending the mails to the faculty, but the response is not that great. So what we done is we have conducted around a department-wise awareness program. We went to each and every department, every discipline, 2 slots per department, so that it will facilitate every faculty to attend that session. So the sensitization about what is UHV, what happens in my own life, my own transformation, that we started giving an awareness to all the faculty. So through this faculty awareness program, faculty started understanding, okay, this is the content for my life, so I should experience it. So they started attending online FDPs, and also we facilitate them to attend the in-house FDP. So we have conducted past 1.5 years, we have conducted 3 introductory workshops and 4 UHV2 workshop and 1 UHV3 workshop that includes faculty from all over India. Not only to our faculty has found this content is very I'm sorry, this content is very important. They themselves experientially validated it and found this is very useful, and that motivated many other faculties to go through this workshop. And faculties also went to their higher ups, mentioned that this workshop is really helping us. So this also motivated higher ups to see what is there in this particular FDP. So because of this kind of awareness, we could able to bring a management development program specifically for our deans, directors, and HOD. Almost 73 has done that program last October. And this year, in the month of October, we conducted UHV2 program. It's a special program only for deans, directors, and HOD. In that, around 77 has participated. So like that, we started preparing the faculties, and I could say at present, more than 1,500 faculties as a knowledge of what is this UHV, aware of these proposals, and 500 plus faculties have completed UHV2, who is eligible to take UHV3 credit course for our students. So with this level of preparedness, and we do have continuous faculty development programs like regular meeting, coordinators meeting, and how to take it up this course with activities and projects. And we also encourage volunteering to do it in a face-to-face FDP, or some of them have supported Tamil translation. And few of our faculty members have attended morning sessions. To my knowledge, 25 faculty members have completed at least one session of morning session. And also we are in focus of developing the faculties in all 8 modules. And we have conducted this holistic health module specifically for counseling and medical fraternity. Like that, other modules to be, we have to bring in other modules to develop them. To be familiar with all 8 modules. And SRM has a counseling cell. Every class has a counselor. So now we can counsel through this UHV based counseling model is one which, because while talking with the students, we don't know what exactly content we need to talk with them. Now through this UHV, we got to know what reality to be known. So with that part is also happening. So with this level of faculty preparation and with the wide support of administrators and management, we took this to the students, and I have given some of the preparation photos of the faculty, a lot of awareness programs as well as MDPs, FDPs, which we have conducted, and regular meetings of ours in the online and offline mode, as well as with our deans in the discussion. And some of the testimonials from the faculty who have underwent this particular FDPs. Our IR director has mentioned the relationship with his wife and children is getting better after attending this kind of FDP. And the reason he also realized that happiness is something it's driven inside. It's not to find something outside. It's whatever, it's not permanent, it's just an excitement. And our dean, Dr. Gopal, has mentioned that he has understood how accumulation of physical facilities is impacting the society as well as the nature. And complementing is always better than competing. So working on minimizing this preconditioned mindset will help him to resolve many issues is what he has experienced. And one of our HOD has mentioned that After this program, she made herself composed, and she don't want to react immediately based on the doubt of their intention. And she's mentioned that significantly she could see the impact of receiving thank you message from her own department faculties, stating that, ma'am, you are trying to understand the situation. We are happy to see the practice. And she felt understanding is more important, and this practice should be continued with more and more faculty, is what she has mentioned. And few impact studies we made with the faculty members right after the FDP, and also after 6 months through some interviews, we have got some impact from the faculty. And they mentioned that there is some personal transformation about that, also increase the clarity in the purpose, or clarity in the purpose of life. And there is an increase of responsible behavior through the self-exploration process, and committed to the self and societal development. And they said they could able to handle their personal and professional issues in a better way. And all as an overall feedback, we could see 92% of faculty who have felt that UHV has a greater potential for the self and the societal development. So with this faculty preparation, we wanted to take it to the students. Right from 2004, there are a lot of courses which is aligned to human values, value education as one subject in the different discipline. But only in the year of 2022, we aligned all these different discipline had a different human values and ethical subject, but not in the common frame. So in the 2022, we implemented 2 subjects that is aligned with the UHV as mentioned as AICT norms, UHV 1 in the SIP module for 15 hours, and UHV 2 as a 3-credit course. So rest of the human value and professional ethical courses we have removed, and we have set a common framework for all the discipline that includes SNH as well as engineering. And in the medical, we have implemented the SIP, but UHV 2 is in progress. And this is the implementation part in all engineering streams, science and humanities stream. As I mentioned, UHV 2 has been implemented, SIP has been implemented. And faculty mentor, we are preparing all the faculty so that every faculty can be a mentor for a student, and they can do a counseling model based on this UHV. And the student buddy program and nature and harmony club has been open for the student and also we are bringing in alumni to help the current students. So these are some of the initiative taken for the students, and some of the impact we could able to listen from the student. And one interesting testimonial, one of my student is sharing, he mentioned he was removed from the enrollment for not submitting the transfer certificate. But he remembered that he has submitted, but faculty advisor called him and mentioned, you have not submitted, that's why you have been removed from the enrollment. So it was for him, it was a very tough day. So 15 days he was going to his native and trying to find a transfer certificate, but he couldn't able to find it. And it's if we lose 15 days of class, then there is a chance for the detention. He will have to redo that entire year. So he was very much upset, but he's trying to figure it out where he kept the TC. So he was going to his native. He is from Hyderabad, so he was going to native and he was trying to figure it out. And even police complaint he given so that only then the new certificate will be provided by the school. So after going through a lot of struggle, he came back with the TC certificate after 15 days. By the time he's about to submit to the faculty advisor just opened the drawer to keep it, where he found its original TC certificate is with this faculty advisor only. So student has mentioned this in the sharing, if it is before UHV class, then I would have been fight with my faculty advisor. But now I understood the faculty advisor intention is not to keep my TC certificate and say that that it is not with him and put me in trouble for 15 days. It is just he doesn't have an awareness. It is not by intention that I could able to understand. So I said, it's whatever gonna happen, let me face it. So teacher felt very bad and he went to our dean sir and mentioned, it's totally my mistake. So if anything happens to that kid, it will not be great. So I apologize. Whatever the punishment you want to give, you give it to me, but don't put that student into a detention. So, but Dean sir understand the situation. There is no detention for the student as well as no punishment for the faculties. So this one situation really helped us to see, yes, it is impacting the students as well. And many students through their interviews, they said they are getting a clarity on life. Till now, they are engaging in the many activities like abuse or drinks. It is because they don't have a clarity of what to do. If we know the direction, we will not indulge in such kind of things. So that is little bit getting clear after this kind of classes, and there is a improved relationship and tension due to a peer pressure of that we should only get a high package during the placement. That kind of peer pressure was not there, and developing the responsible behavior, they can able to collaborate rather than compete. They can able to help each other rather than hiding things from other. And also environmental consciousness has been raised. We could witness that whenever we call for early, when we call for the societal responsible programs, there will be very less participation. Now we could witness that quite good number of students are volunteering to contribute for the environmental things as well. So with this, some of the impacts we have taken from the students as well. Now they're volunteering for UHV activities also improving, and the recommendation of this courses to UHV juniors is also increasing. And 80% of students felt that UHV has made some impact in their life. So that was the scheme which they mentioned. So these are some of the picks where we conduct SIP program, the schedule, and we have taken to them to the Sadhana Forest, that is sustainable living with the zero waste, and they are participating in some of the outreach programs as well. And the university future plan is to develop this SRM as a potential nodal center to the nodal center. We will be like a progressing like a living model for this holistic value-based education. Now, value education is a part of one syllabus. Slowly, now various deans has been aware of this program. They have found that essence of it. Recently, our SNH dean has mentioned a minor degree program for all SNH discipline, understanding its importance, and he's tried to incorporate every revision of the entire curriculum. Some of the portion must be value based. So slowly this will be a value based education which will reflect in the value based living as well. And we have some plans of incorporating this value-based education in the university mission and vision statement aligned to it, and strengthening our UHV team with the very dedicated faculty members. It's like a separate department for a UHV is what is the plan. And LDP orientation for all the policymakers, not only for SRM, it's to whole Tamil Nadu. We want to organize it. And evaluation process based on the competence, not to create a competition among the student. That is one of our future plans. And UHV for all faculty, every faculty should be aware so that they can able to do their self-development, also guide the students in the right direction. And networking with other university to promote this value. Already SRM is doing for some of the universities. We are handholding few universities to how to establish this value education cell. We are taking some awareness program in other universities as well, but by doing this networking, we can reach to the larger population. And as I mentioned earlier, we are focusing on UHV based counseling model, and also taking this UHV content to all these stakeholders. Recently, we have conducted a workshop for non-teaching, 3-4 workshop for not teaching, and also for the caretakers in our own language. And they felt very comfortable, and they felt they are recognized, and such kind of program was welcomed by all these stakeholders. So we want to extend it further. And external outreach activities, we are not pushing much on external outreach activities because there are a lot of programs in SRM which is focusing on outreach programs, say NSS, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. What is our focus is to join hands with them. While doing the activities, we are focusing what is the right understanding part to be done for that particular program. The tree plantation drive they do, but we are focusing on what is the purpose of the tree plantation. So that educational part we are taking care in collaboration with the other other programs like Onat Bharat and NSS. And central repository for all UHV material, we do have our own UHV resource center. It is we do have a cell where books is available, and all the FDPs which we have conducted, that 11 FDPs recordings are available with us, and we are putting that in our YouTube slowly. People can able to refer to that if they have to see for any, if they want to understand any of the recordings or any of the topics. And impact analysis is we are conducting in the periodical basis impact analysis. And also we are publishing this Synergy biannual newsletter. We have published in the month of January 2024 and July 2024. And the third edition is getting ready to publish on January 2025. And this biannual newsletter will help to share the success stories of the faculty, students, what their what is the transformational journey and all the events which we have conducted. So this will cover all the events as well as the success stories of all the faculty members who have gone through, and also this YouTube channel to put up all the programs which have been conducted, that has been we are we almost started putting some of the videos, but it to complete it. So that work is in progress. And some our website SRMIST Value Education Cell has all the registration link, UHV link to our UHV website, link to AICT cell, so that people can check their certification status, everything directly. So those resources we have kept it. And our local, in every statistics of SRM, how much faculty has completed, everything is kept open, so that anybody can, from the higher level to lower level, can able to see what was the status. And SRM has seen the potential of this UHV in education, and possibility to prepare the life-ready graduates who can contribute to the development of human society. That is what we are trying to do. And while we made a good progress, we feel we can do it more. So our faculties were contributing members of national effort, coordinating by AICT. I could say at least 10 of our faculty is consistently volunteering with the national team. So through many programs, also we are trying to reach all the stakeholders. As I mentioned earlier, we have taken some of the awareness programs and workshop for non-teaching caretakers and also for the alumni. And as an extension activity, taking this UHV content to nearby schools, and family level discussions are happening whenever there is a gathering of UHV people in the event. There are a lot of discussions and communications are happening. And we are planning for the family workshops as well, as many of the faculty mentioned that they want to attend along with their family. And as I mentioned earlier, there was institution participating. Our institution should participate with more institution to help each other to realize the full potential. So some of the universities I mentioned here, where we are handholding and helping them to establish the UHV cell. Some of the extensional activities which we have done so far. One program, TCED university students have come from UK. For them also, we have conducted one-day short program for UHV. So wherever it is possible, we are trying to bring in this knowledge of UHV, so student can also see another perspective. So as a whole, I could say the SRM is committed to this UHV and holistic value-based education, and we will work towards this transformation. We strongly believe through this human education, we can bring in this human conscious and we can develop the human society. And we are looking forward for this transformation. We are so happy that we could made this much progress within 2 years of period. And we will keep striving to bring more transformation. Through our personal transformation, it will reflect in the society as well. Thank you to all for the patient listening. Namaste.
Namaste. That's it. So in brief and to the point presentation. बहुत अच्छा सुप्रजा जी. So we have
Namaste, bye.
completed the whole presentation before time. So as I can see, It started at 8:08. Now it is 8:33, in 35 minutes. Nice. So we have some time. So anyone have any question? Can ask the question. Because as I see, SRM is taking good initiative to implement UHV systematically. Because as she has mentioned, in 2005, they have started in different departments in different name and with different syllabus. But in 2022 only, that has been streamlined with the content of UHV. It is good to see that uniformly it has been all along the university, and it will help each one to realize, because if the program is different in different schools, different departments, then you cannot compare, no? So it
True,
will be
Bhai.
very difficult to compare. Now you can compare that in one department, what is the progress, and in other department, what is the progress, and you can see the changes in students also. So now you can compare, means compare in the sense, compare the competence level, no? So as
True, Bhai.
rightly pointed out, that student understood that it was not the intention of the faculty advisor
It
to
is a
punish.
competence.
It is the lacking of competence, maybe in any side, no? So we have to take care of that part, because I can see my competence level and other one can also see his or her competence level. So if I can evaluate it properly, then only I will be very sure that where is the lacking and where to improve. I can put stage to me also that, yes, I am ready to have it, ready to understand from others also. That is the meaning of true education, and that is the value education. Very good. Any questions?
I could see one question in the chat box. In PPT, there is something called buddy program among the students.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Paya. So our medical students initiated the student buddy program. So it has been headed by our chairperson, Associate Dean Dr. Satyanarayanan Ji. So he has created, those who students seen that the potential in UHV, they have joined hands together and formed the student buddy club. So those students are helping helping the upcoming juniors. They are taking care of upcoming juniors. Anytime if there is any problem, these students of 25 is available to address their problem issues, and not only the problems, if they need any kind of guidance. Say for example, they are coming to the college as a fresher, if they doesn't know where to approach, whom to approach, what to do, they can immediately call these 25 members and they can reach out to them and try to get the information, guidance, how to take it way forward. So these 25 students are themselves volunteered to create this club that will helping the juniors as well and helping their own colleagues as well. And they are also bringing to us for counseling. So this is a small initiative, but it is going very effectively because it's student themselves has come forward for the other student. They have seen that relationship. So this model is working out, but we wanted to do it in a larger extent as well. We wanted to expand this model.
Yes. Not acha. Not acha. So, मेरा भी एक question है.
Thank you, Vai.
जैसे, have you noticed that there is improvement in hostel, the behavior among the hostel and its roommates and the hostel, and whether they are complaining now and complaining before? Any study made it? Made it any study onto it or not?
Yeah, we have to do such kind of study, Bhaiya. One thing is we do have a student population of around 50,000 in the campus. So, we are reaching to the students only through this 130 faculties who are taking this UHV to the kids. And so the direct impact we couldn't go able to check or analyze, but we are trying to frame such a model so that we can able to see the impacts happening in the level of students, because the huge volume, all we are doing now is very selective students we are picking it up and understanding what has impact happened. But overall impact, it is little tedious for us as of now. But for that also, we are trying to bring in some kind of metrics to get the inputs from everyone. We have to go long way by.
Yes. No, it is the initiation, no? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Just in 2022, you started now 24 only. That is only
It's hardly
just
2 years. August we have initiated.
So you can do one thing. My suggestion is, as you know, there will be some hostel warden. So
Okay,
if they note down the incidents happening regularly every day, so whatever happened means someone arrogantly spoke to the warden or some other staff in the hostel, or with the someone, any uh, bad incident
Okay,
that can be noted down. Now,
Uh-huh.
when he is noting down, and year by year, means say this year so many, next year whether it has reduced or increased,
Understood.
next year it is increased or not. So this can be one of the measurement process.
Sure, bhaiya.
Very good. Bahut acha. So,
Sure,
okay,
bhaiya.
nice.
We will work on this.
We have some time. Any other question?
Evening, Supriya Didi.
Namaste, Akhilesh bhaiya. Namaste.
I am really surprised to see your presentation that your institution has done in last 2 years this much. And I think one important thing that somebody who will going to take admission in SRM will always ask this question. There is a UHP program running, so I will be sending my children there. So that will be a feather in your cap. And we have seen lots of activity that has been running here. I have heard from others, but now seen through a presentation. First of all, I would like to thank you for that. And just for one important question that have came to my mind,
Yes.
the teaching when you are teaching in the classroom, or when you are teaching, when you're taking the FDP or some courses, especially that for foreigners, when you are giving the UHP program, what was the feedback in that, especially and when you are going in the classroom? Because in our northern region, when we are teaching this subject, we got at least 10% response from the students. They are liking and they are transforming. So same statistics is there also.
Very true, Bhaiya. This was a very big challenge for us. Even I personally take two UHV courses every semester, two classes. I could see, as you mentioned, initially student has think it's just a moral class. So initial classes are very tough to handle. But I could see from the day one class to 45th class, students, that first class, there will be 5 to 6 will be listening, others will be in their own phone. But by quoting out our own life as an example, they will get some interest over what something ma'am is trying to say. So 5, 10, 15, 20, like that, out of a 60 population, I could say at least 35 at the end of the semester, they are trying to listen. Sometimes there is a yogurt tick, like if I listen, I don't want to listen, but they will listening just by having the phones in the hands. So like that, around 35 to 40, 30 to 40 people out of the 60 population, I could able to reach with this content. Because putting my own example, I don't think so. Students are listening to the content, what I'm saying, rather than they are observing every single behavior and attitude of me. When I am shouting, they could say, ma'am, where is your relationship right now? So they are more than listening to me, they are observing. So that I noticed. So if something I am also irritated or something, then I'm immediately checking on my own competence rather than, so I'm just checking, am I having an efficiency or competency to take this content to my student? Where should I work on? So that is where my focus is. That really helped me to bring the attention of the student from 5 students to 35 in my class. But I'm not expecting that all 60 should listen. At least if one life is getting better, it's fine. At least for that one life, I can take this 45 hours. That is the least thing I can do. And if not that one life, it is helping me to revisit the content again and again. So there is no expectation, and we are enjoying this journey of taking this UHP to the students.
Great, great. That is a very important point that you have told that at least it is a growth in my life. And also, you are pointing very rightly that students are not listen, they observe. So that is a great thing. And
True.
thanks for your sharing of your institutions. 2 years journey. And one thing important that you have told that you are going to hand holding the nearby universities and colleges. Very good, nice effort. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Really. So this is one of the issue, an important issue, that whether students are attentive in UHV class or not. So in my experience, before starting the class, is it possible to prepare yourself with some questions you are going to ask to the students so that they can relate their day-to-day activity with the UHV content? That is very important. Every day, we are coming across many of the incidents. From there, some examples can be put before starting the class. Some story, it can be some incident which happened in the morning or day before or long before also, so that the content, say, task you are going to start, you can ask them few questions related to their relationship, their whether they are calling their parents every day or not. If they are calling, what are the questions they are asking? And all these can be related. And once you are asking these questions, at least they will be attentive not only in your words, but also in them itself. Means that dialogue will start within that, yes, madam has asked some question, let me try. So I think it can be just not a class. It is self-explorative, and the attention of the students can be attracted this way. Okay, fine. So we'll explain all these issues, and this is good to see that we all are trying to improve ourselves. So now it is 8:46. We are almost over the time of this session. And I thank you, Supraja Didi, for the initiative and
Thank
the
you, Bhaiya.
team.
Thank you for the tip
Uh,
as well, because this I will implement in my next class and
Sure.
I'll get back
And
to
if
you.
required, I
Thank
can
you.
give you so many examples. I have taken this class
Sure,
for
sure.
8 years. So there
Sure.
I found many things because students like you, I had some experience initially, then finally.
Sure.
Fine. So now I request
Thank you.
uh, our next presentation, actually next presentation of SRM institution by Infanta Didi, Mary Priya Didi. So that will be after the individual sharing of Sangeeta Didi. Is Sangeeta Didi present?
Yes, Bhaiya, I am here. Namaste to all.
बहुत अच्छा दीदी. तो दीदी आपका शेयरिंग सुनेंगे, उसके बाद we will move forward for the next presentation of SRM institution. Welcome you दीदी. Namaste.
Namaste, Bhaiya. Namaste to all. I am Dr. Sangeeta Shukla, and I was a professor at Sage University, Indore till June 30, 2024. Because of UHV only, I could be able to quit the job for taking care of my In August 2022, I attended UHV 1 and 2. I liked it very much. Since then, I am engaging with the content both of online and offline continuously, and it has inspired me significantly. UHV volunteering activity helped me a lot. After that UHV, my routine has changed. As soon as I finished my necessary work, I would start listening to or editing UHV videos, as I was involved in video editing as a volunteer. Having better material to listen to during my free time unknowingly changed my thinking pattern, and I became more positive. Two key UHV proposals help improve my imagination. First, the understanding of prosperity, and second, the relationship that everyone is similar to me with similar program and potential. One of my main concern was that I could not able to handle my 24 years old son. His routine was to stay up all night and sleep during the day. Our time together was limited to 2 to 3 hours, and even then we barely communicate. He would play online games, and when I wanted to talk, he would shut the door of his room. He was preparing for government job exams and was under a lot of pressure due to the lack of positive results. He often expressed his frustration towards me. He didn't share any information with me. I constantly worried about how things would improve, how he would get a job, and so on. Whenever there was a job advertisement, I would remind him repeatedly, but he would procrastinate till the last moment, causing me to either get very tensed or start scolding him. When I came across the UHV proposal that every human being is similar to me, I started observing others and reflecting on myself. I realized that I too had flaws and was not perfect. I saw my mirror image in my son, and my behavior towards him softened. I wanted to talk to him, but he would avoid me, and I struggled to start a meaningful conversation with him. He knew I was very disturbed. So when I asked him if I could share UHV content with him, explaining that doing so helped me understand it better, he agreed, and gradually, though not always, he began to listen to me. In these conversations, I discussed UHV proposals that I had heard on YouTube that day and what I had understood from them. Occasionally, he also started sharing his subject topics with me. I realized that his intentions were good, but his frustration from not achieving success was getting in the way. I shared with him that human is a combination of body and consciousness. Every human has different competency, but intentions are good. I told him, you too have a positive intentions towards studying, but to succeed in exam, you will need to enhance your competence through hard work and focus efforts. As I dwelled into the UHV proposals on right understanding, relationship, and physical facilities, and the concept of prosperity, I discussed same with him. And we concluded that it was better to live with positivity and peace, which would make exam preparation a bit easier. His attitudes began to change after that. Roughly after 5 or 6 months later, he cleared his written exam and was selected for central government job. He joined his office and now he feels comfortable talking to me. He shared details about his job profile, office environment, and the work he has to do. My family has also noticed change in me. Earlier, I would get irritated over small things and become easily disturbed. Now the level of disturbance has significantly decreased. The process was slow and required long-term continuous effort. But I have emerged from that traumatic situation. Previously, my priority was only work, but now it has shifted to relationship. I value relationships much more than before. Although I still have many areas to improve upon, and I observe I failed many times in a day itself. All my mentors and co-explorers have played an important role in my transformation. I have a great gratitude for all of them. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bhaiya. This much from my side.
नमस्ते दीदी, बहुत अच्छा। आपका एक्सपीरियंस हम लोग को भी मोटिवेट करेंगे, जैसे आपने एक्सप्लोर की और जैसे हमने और डिटेल्स सुनेंगे आपसे बाद में, क्योंकि ये जो हर घर पे ये प्रॉब्लम है। नाउ एवरी फैमिली हैज दिस इशू, हाउ टू यस
Can we
Ila
use
Didi.
English? Because there are some participants who will not be able to understand.
Oh, sorry, Didi. Yes. So this is the issue, common issue now in every family.
Yes,
So
yes.
if we can get some idea, get some, say, case study, how you have handled or you have tried to improve your understanding and the understanding of your son, that will be helpful for others also. Those who are having their family at, and especially teenagers having such issues. So I think this will be very much helpful. So very good. I am really just motivated by you, and see that this way we can think that my lacking also one of the part, whether I am focusing on to it or not. If I'm focusing into it, I think from my side, I can improve my competence, my level of understanding. बहुत अच्छा. So let us have our second presentation by Infanata Mary Priya Didi. So from the same institution, means SRM institution. So you are welcome, Didi. And your topic, you tell us what is your topic of managing change, no?
Yes.
Getting buy-in for UHV. So, okay, please move forward.
Namaste.
So we have another 40 minutes time. So now it is 8:57. So 9:43, 47, 9:47 it will be. Okay, please continue.
Yeah, Namaste ji. Namaste to all. I'm Dr. Infanta from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, and I'm the university co-coordinator along with the Suprajati. So the topic is about, I'll be discussing on managing the change, getting the buy-in for UHV at SRM Institute of Science and Technology. This is a very crucial and the leadership roles which are there, personalities over there with the SRM Institute of Science and Technology. It is very difficult for us to meet them and get the things done. And therefore, that support is very much essential for an institute like SRM IST. Therefore, here I have just portrayed the picture where we conducted the UHV3 program during the month of May 2024 for 8 days. And Ganeshji, Umeshji, and Rajulji, all three personalities who came to our campus and across the nation, various participants from various institutes also participated. Therefore, first we usually go to the higher ups and to the leadership role people, and we engage them what all the strategies or the strategic plan we have on the universal human value cell that is there with SRM ISC. Therefore, first we present to them what all the various benefits and the needs for the young children or the young minds who are entering into the campus, and they stay with us for the long 4 years along with us with respect to engineering and technology. And we have so many other courses running across the campus. And therefore, these leadership people, they take the decision, and from them only we will be able to develop further, and so that it is being the students may take up their social responsibility way. Therefore, next it is with respect to the potential what we have it with this universal human value cell, and all those explanations as an initiative with respect to the institution's mission. We emphasize on those characteristics and strengthen the academic community of our students and to improve our student outcomes, both in academic as well as their relationship and their behavioral change in each and everything. Therefore, we discuss the positive impacts on the student developments and the institutional reputation, along with the team members and with the entire people of the higher ups. Therefore, we do conduct a pilot program, or we do a case study analysis from other institutions also as well. And we emphasize how the measurable benefits, because every time when we go and meet the people, our vice chancellor sir, or our registrar sir, our dean sir of College of Engineering and Technology, the very first question that it comes from them, it is how it is being in the measurable way. Therefore, we have to give them both qualitative wise as well as on the quantitative basis also, because for most of the accreditations and other works, everything, therefore we have given as an institute one of the best practices, this universal human value. It is being taken up for that level, and therefore bring the leaders for various initiatives of UHV and listen to their sharings as well for the entire higher authorities of our institution. And we understand and make them how n number of rounds of discussions we do it, and then we take up a decision, and then only we go further with organizing various programs and to the lower level, from top cadre to the lower cadre. The very first initial thing, orientation, we started with the each discipline and each department wise. Therefore, this initiative was taken by Spreja Didi as university coordinator. We, and along with her, myself, we both went to each of the departments, and first we found out when they are available, because everyone will be occupied and preoccupied with various academic and research activities across the campuses. So we meet the higher ups, that is each of the disciplines and the departments. They have the school deans, as well as for each of the disciplines also we have various deans. So we meet them in person, talk to them, and create an awareness and understanding about these values, how it is being equivalently relevant to their discipline. Because if there are medical students engaged with this, science and humanities students are being engaged, law students are there, agriculture students are there. Therefore, from top level to the bottom level, it has to be taken. And for initiating all these activities, and we tailor up the various departments, programs, etc. And especially the figure of the picture that is being on to the right side bottom corner, it is our aerospace side of the department. Professor L.R. Ganapathy Subramaniam. He is very fond of universal human value programs, and he has initiated and he has spoken to their own department students and on a voluntary basis, sharing his own thoughts and other things. Because here in our institute, various leaders, they take up from their level to their department students, to their department staff members, faculty members, colleagues, and everyone, highlighting the specific values relevant to their fields. For example, few of the things it is with respect to the healthcare, how in a compassionate way we can go ahead and in business sectors, etc. Therefore, and with each of the people on a slot basis, we discuss to facilitate all. Somehow we have to gather them all in spite of enormous academic workloads, and faculty refresher assimilation program and faculty induction program, it is being conducted, and this initiative was taken by Supraja Didi across SRM ISC for various campuses. We have 5 different campuses, and across Vadapalani campus and Ramapuram campus, everywhere, all the faculty members were given an initial training program, because before, when we started in 2022, no one were aware about, no one was aware about this UHV. And she was the one who created an insight, who brought in the UHV into all the across SRMIST campus. Therefore, now due to that, and within the 2 year span of time, we were able to reach to 70% of the faculty population across SRM IST. Therefore, the initial orientation, how we plan and follow it up is, regularly we used to conduct online FDPs and etc. Right, all the details, it is being shared by the AICT team, and from the UHP cell across all our SRMIST faculty members, we do share all the emails that are being circulated from AICT, and we inform the colleagues about attending online FTPs, and frequently whenever the offline programs we are arranging at SRMIST campus also, we do tell them, and creating a discipline-wise action plan for integrating the values into the curriculum. It plays a major role for us, because inculcating the values into each of the curriculum courses, not only as a separate course, we do offer it as a 3-credit course for the second year students. After formulating in the Board of Studies meeting and Academic Council meeting, it has been taken up. And beyond that level, whatever may be the disciplines, whether it is information technology or database communication or network analysis, network communication department, or mechanical or core engineering and circuit engineering branches, depending on the courses, wherever we can inculcate the values and impart knowledge to them, and improve their academics also, we are planning for it, and we are moving towards that. And as it was informed, a toolkit for all the resources, whatever we do across the campuses, it is being respiratory, it is at one place. Therefore, that is where the case studies and all the practices, whatever we do it, we place it in one forum, so that it is being shared to all the higher people, and everyone will come to know, whether it is Dean College of Engineering and Technology, or Dean Science and Humanities, or anyone else from medical sciences also. They will be able to know what is happening within the institute, and how it is being getting propagated in various other forums also. Next, it is with the team meetings, that is how values align with the departmental goals. Therefore, we can see the photographs that are being displayed over here. Frequent meetings with the department coordinators, we have it. Therefore, every time when we start up a semester for the SIP, when the first years, when the freshers, they enter into the campus, we do conduct SIP programs. Therefore, how to streamline it, how the way we have to take it to the students, those who are entering immediately after their schoolings. Therefore, there we do give training programs for the faculty members in enormous we will be handling across 150 sections or more than that also. So therefore, each of the faculties will be dedicated, and we see to that all the faculty members who have undergone UHV introductory workshops are being taken up to those classes. And next thing, to the higher semesters, that is during the second year, that too in the third semester, we conducted for the non-computing branches UHV2 program and UHV2 course, not program, UHV2 course, we did take it for the computing branches during the event semester. That too also, we analyze it, we sit together how it has to be taken up. And every week, that is before we start this semester, that is the training program will be conducted mostly during Saturdays. We are on off, and therefore we used to give 1 hour or 2 hours. We discuss about the various titles or various topics and whichever it is being requested by the faculty members. So we give the inputs and we share among ourselves how to handle the classes well, etc. And in order to inculcate the values with the higher order category people, we go to their rooms, sit with them, talk to them, what all the benefits of it, what it is, and how it is being getting into the students and into the faculty forum. We tell them what, explain what all the various modules and interactive sessions we used to give them. And different innovative approaches also we use it in teaching this course. That is, for example, as a play, role play, we do it, etc. How each one will get benefited out of those role plays and different activities we give them, assignments, or that is we take them even to various orphanages, etc. How they can feel, because nowadays when you look into the children, most of them are from nuclear families, and joint family system is totally gone. And here in our institute especially, students across the globe are coming over here, and they are from different culture, different circumstances, different rituals, and different things. They are coming over here, and their cultures are totally different. And few students have the basic values, few students they may not. Therefore, how to get into the basics of them? Therefore, we do take a lot of the steps, innovative approaches to teach this course with the students. Therefore, that was the basic challenge we had it. And slowly, we as we progress further, because this has to be there in our campus, especially UHP has to be there. And this was initiated, and the backbone for this entire program from the leadership role, it is our Professor TV Gopal sir, Dean College of Engineering, who had been with us for the entire throughout for this conference and the entire things, all the programs. He is really supporting us and giving his thought-provoking words, and with his encouragement and enthusiasm, we are able to achieve to this much extent. And we would have heard from Supraja Didi in her presentation also, sorry, and integrating the values into the teaching, not only in teaching, in research also, because research scholars nowadays, we are encouraging them to attend these programs. And few of the research scholars, they are already where they have been inculcated with these values, and they are working with us, and encouraging all the faculty members and the senior members and senior professors, deans and directors for the weekly meeting. And they do volunteer in various activities also. And apart from that, we do have informal discussions also on one-to-one basis. Whenever there is a need or support for any of the colleagues, we do sit to them, talk to them, whether it may be personal or in academic wise stress, because nowadays children from nuclear families, they are coming with a lot of problems. Even at this age of 18 or 19, their understanding, their patience, it is too much, it has gone out of our hands. We can see them when they sit together, if it is a team development program or any team activity, if we give them with respect to the academics, we can see how different it is. And it is our on our hands, and it is our duty to inculcate such values and bring them up. Therefore, since I'm handling in charge for the first year students, entire engineering and technology first year students, lot of things we are able to see it. And one such scenario, what it happened just this week during the laboratory classes, it was a student who was not he was not having even patient to listen. His notebook was tear his record notebook was tear, and he was keeping on arguing why I should write it again, why I should get it back done. What is the need for it? Why that was not my mistake. Yeah, literally, the uh, answering part, or we can see that generation nowadays kids, for each and everything they keep on arguing, they keep on posting questions to us, and how we handle it, how we tackle with the students and other things. Because nowadays social media, it is there, and they do the reflections immediately. They pass it on to their own personal pages and other things. Therefore, technology, it grows on one side, and but utilizing it, that is where right utilization of the technology, it matters a lot with the youngsters. Therefore, we are doing it with the students even in the during our academic scenarios also. And next, it is few things with respect to the thorough follow up with our seniors. Here you can see the picture, the photograph with the medical team entirely, and Sharmila Didi and Rajul ji, when they came for the holistic human health program with for the SRM ISG faculty members, and this photograph was taken. And apart from other things, holistic health or program also, health basis also, it has to be taken care, because not only I have given a brief part about the student side, from the faculty side also. That is, nowadays faculty members have more stressed or more stressed because of the academic workloads, research pressure, and other scenarios. Therefore, they don't take care of their health conditions and other things. Therefore, when they fall ill, completely, few people, they go out of their hands, and they are very much depressed. They even go to the depression stage, etc. Therefore, we do give the follow up actions, regular meetings we used to conduct after the programs. And for the holistic human health also, whenever there is the next FTPs, we are hosting it on our institute. We call the previous people who have attended the programs. We used to invite them, have a hand-on experience, or talk to in person with the resource persons, and that we do it. And as a post FDP small group discussions with the UHP completed faculties also, we do it, and how they have progressed in their exploration with the holistic human health. The health tracker system that was discussed during Triple H by Sharmila Didi was very helpful, and faculty members are following it up with the health tracker systems, and when to have the breakfast, what is the time, when to have the lunch, and then breakfast, sorry, dinner time. It was before 7 o'clock, it is best, or by the maximum 7:30 p.m. It is the best. That was discussed. Even now, I remember all those things that was taken up by Sharmila Didi, and encourage the senior faculty to facilitate UHP programs. That has been done by all the deans, directors, head of the departments, and others. They are very supportive in SRM ISG. And open discussion also, it is being done for developing new courses cantered across around the values. Therefore, we are trying to bring the minor degree programs for our engineering and technology. But as stated by Supraja Didi, in FSH, Faculty of Science and Humanities, it is going to be done. And there also, those who are well trained and those who have completed all the levels will be taken up further. And we do create a platform for the newsletter, biannual newsletter, as discussed, where all our insights and all our faculties' achievement stories and their feedbacks and the startups, etc., it is being put over. Therefore, this is the Synergy newsletter of the biannual second edition. And this is a photograph of the faculty development program, UHP2, that was organized, and various workshops for our directors, deans, and heads that we used to get it. How we started this, we go get the permission from our higher ups, and therefore a lot of procedures are there behind the forum at the backstage. How this conference it is being hosted up. Myself and Supraja Didi, we do lot of work at the back, and then it is being all streamlined and it comes to the front stage on the day of the occasion. Therefore, our main objective is to empower the knowledge to understand what is UHV and its role in education that has to be taken up, and it gets promoted in various disciplines and departments. And this is how our journey with the higher ups it goes. First, we usually block the dates with the people, that is with the registrar sir, vice chancellor sir, and with the deans of various schools, deans, directors, etc. We go to them, go to their office. We first ask them whether they are available, when they will be available. We talk to them, and then we go in person, sit to them, and we explain them what it is. And we, some people may not be aware at that point of time. We used to show the books that has been published on universal human values and other circulars and other things. We discuss with the websites of AICTE, where all the things and the materials it is being there. Then we try to make them understand about the current need for the students, for the faculty members, for the caretakers, for the drivers, and all the stakeholders. And then we share our journey of transformation from animal consciousness to human consciousness, how it has to be transformed, how the transformation it starts. It doesn't happen in one day, 2 days, or 3 days. It takes a long time. It is a lifelong learning, and that is being there in our curriculum also. So we tell them it is a lifelong process, and we truly believe that passion and of this particular course. And we recap all the preliminary works that we have carried out, all the programs, and we brief about the recently held UHP2 program 3, holistic human health, and all other programs. And there is a great support from them for all our programs from the higher ups, including the budget allocation especially. And for the registrations also, we do support them. At the backstage, we do the registration process for all the higher ups from our side, and then they do come and attend the programs. The post workshop discussion, therefore, after they complete the programs, we have an overview of the UHV. That is what all the proposals they have taken up, what is the process, and how they have progressed towards the holistic view, and how there is a transformation within them. This they used to tell us in frequent meetings, frequent follow-up meetings also. We do tell, and they share with us, and various strategies for the curriculum development. It is there in process, and we are towards that. And now we have psychology also. It is coming up in the next academic year for the 7th semester students. So slowly, when the curriculum it is being developed or when it is being taken up as a new regulation, we try to inculcate not only as a separate one, all the core courses, how these values can be imparted to the students, to the budding engineers, to the budding youngsters, and to the young generation of our nation. So that will be done from our side. And the assessment techniques for studying the impact values on this particular program, it is also being done both in the from the faculty side as well as student learning and the behavior side. We take them, you can see the picturization, we take them to various outreach programs and to various orphanages and old age homes, where we cook and give it to them. We take the students along with them as a particular class or particular discipline. There also students understand what is relationship and how old age people are suffering, and how their children have neglected that all these feelings and trust, respect, and other things, all they were able to feel it. And faculty members also, they do visit the orphanages. And one such reflection from the faculty, it was when they were about to leave from the old age home, the people who were there in the old age home, they were asking the faculty members whether will you be coming every week like this, when you will be coming next, like that people were asking them. So such a passion or such a thing, it is there on the minds of the people, aged people. So nowadays children with nuclear family, whomsoever is coming, when they go and visit such places, such values will be inculcated and they will be able to reflect in their own. Therefore, a small experiential learning, it is being imparted, and it is a lifelong learning approach, and not a project-based approach. It is a lifelong approach. They can have it in their minds, and serving the society. That is cleaning up the beach and tree plantation and other things also. Nowadays, students are much involved, and blood donation camps along with the NSS teams and Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and other connects also we do. Our children, that is our students, they do it. And the management support, it is towards the management development program or all the deans, directors, heads, and everyone, they have attended. And resource person was Kumar Sambhavji. And UHP 2 we have conducted, 3 we have conducted, and nearly 2000 plus faculty members have completed the UHP introductory course both in online as well as in offline together. Additionally, our management, it supports us with the transport facilities whenever we host our FDP programs. That too, how we started is we used to club it with the public holidays or the weekends, because making alternate arrangement for the academic works, it will be little we will reduce those things, and therefore maximum we will be always fixing it up with public holidays or with the weekends. We club together and we block the dates. So it is 3 days working days, 2 holidays we used to give it, and therefore it will be totally 5 days for the faculty development program. In that aspect we do it. And similarly, there are points in the faculty promotion as well as in the appraisal system the management is doing. And for those that is when we work on Saturdays or public holidays, compensatory off, it is being given to the faculty members who are attending, to our colleagues who are attending the programs. And the last thing, it was with the budget allocation. Therefore, when the budget allocation for all the UHV programs and other things, it is fully supported by our institute, by the Dean College of Engineering and Technology. And when we present how these budgets are being allocated is at the starting of the academic year, as university coordinator Supraja Didi and myself, we will be presenting what all the programs it is going to be conducted for that particular academic year, and how much it is being the proposed budget. And all the deans, directors will be there analyzing it. And where if they have queries, and few, if they were not aware of what is UHV 4, 5, 6, etc., we will be explaining them and giving what all the key importance of those things to them. And they understand it, and they completely support us with all the budgets. And the impact of the opinions and the support and the curriculum changes from all the people. Here you can see the photographs of Professor Vairamani sir and other personalities of our institute. So here they give the feedbacks, and they do visit when the program it is going on. Near to the end of the program, when we host it, the higher authorities are being brought in, and they share how they have progressed it, what is their transformation in their personal wise, academic wise, and with the respect to the institution wise, as well as with respect to the work culture also. Therefore, HODs and higher ups started encouraging all the faculty members of their own departments to attend the UHV programs, and interested and members, faculty members and students engage in UHV, reflected in classroom discussions and extracurricular activities, which you have seen it in the earlier slide. Therefore, there is a positive shift in the campus entirely, and more meaningful discussions are going on. And that is why SRM Institute, it is moving towards a nodal center, and we are working for it. And it has to be appreciated with our university coordinator also, and increased empathy and ethical behavior among the students and staff. No, that is this impact not across all the students. To certain extent, we are able to see to them. And since one such scenario, I will just put forth over here in this conference. Since I am handling Universal Human Value 2 course for the mechanical engineering students, since I am from mechanical department, and I'm able to see the transformation, not the entire transformation, a small change in the students' behavior. Because when I started this course first day, because all the second year students have seen me as first year in charge, so they do have that respect on me. Because I have moved with them for the 1 year, and second year now I am going for their class. So when they look at me, that respect and other things in the behavior way, it will be so. It was so fine, and they do know how I am, how I used to behave, how I used to treat the students, tackle the students, respect the students, etc. And slowly, when I started taking up the class with the to my students, they were very fond. And initially, when we speak about self, body, etc., that disturbances, because mechanical students completely guys will be there, only few girl students may be there. Relationship, when we start, they think it off in the other way, because their age it is like that, 18 19-year old students. So they think it slowly, I will bring them, yeah, don't think it another way, it is with respect to this. And slowly they were listening to me. If it is not 50% of the class will be listening, if each and every point, if it is very attractive to them, or if it is attacking to them something more value based we are going to tell, they will be keenly observing us. And sorry, and how I am reacting to all those things. One such thing, when the assignments was given to the students, yeah, there was a group in my class. They will be sitting all together, and they with their own friends, and 2 to 3 students. When I asked them, looking into their assignments, I read in the on my own when I was going through all those assignments. Sorry, they were there was looking into their comments. Then I called them. I spoke to them. They were about the relationship. Then they were telling, you just don't ask me about my mom. Never ask her anything about her. You just talk to me about my father alone. Then I will answer you. So that was the reply. So I was able to understand, yeah, relationship, that is the main problem. Then I was asking them, you are a only kid? Yeah. It is a nuclear family? Yes. So how you spend your time? Because they were initially telling me, if money is there, everything it will come to me. I was surprised to see that with the youngsters, nearly more than that is around 20% of the students were of that sort. Yeah, if money is there, I will be able to get each and everything in my life. That was the motive of the mechanical engineering students in my class. It was. So I was able to understand. Likewise, the nearby friends, that entire group, they all their family, their parents, the problem is with the parents. Because of them, these children are being affected. They enjoy on their own. They don't have conversation. They don't listen. Then I asked him, asked those students whether it is there is a break in relationship between your dad and mom. Yes, he was just nodded his head, and he told, yes, mom. How you are able to sense that? Yeah, you have put up in words whom you like the most, how you, which one you respect the most, you trust, etc. And few students have given their girlfriends. Yeah, only she can thank me. Therefore, it was in that way. So, a positive feedback and a lot more has to be done. And feedback mechanisms, it is pre-survey. Yes.
दीदी आपको और 3 मिनट मिलेगा, 3 minutes more.
Yeah, I will finish it off. Yeah. So conduct pre and post surveys to assess changes in the faculty and student perceptions. That also we do it in terms of the opinions with respect to the curriculum and other things. And organize the focus groups together, qualitative feedback. And we do track the changes in student behavior. That is what I was just discussing about the academic performance and community engagement. And this is the one UHP3 program. Faculty participated from various universities across the nation over here in SRMIST. And these are the various outreach programs to the nearby village adopted by Unat Bharat Abhiyan by the SRMIST Institute. We go and conduct and encourage the students, inculcate the values to them. And these are the programs on the sustainability development goals. We do conduct the programs for the students as one of the things. And we award them therefore how creative, that is inculcating the values of the waste using the wealth from waste programs. They be used to us and make them a component with the waste materials alone. Therefore, our students participated and it has been evaluated by our own faculty members, and it has been awarded as enriching, inculcating the SDG goals to the students. Therefore, thank you. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepa. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
It was nice to hear you and the policy to implement the UHV. बहुत अच्छा, very nice. So if there is any questions, within few minutes we can. Any questions from the audience? No question. Okay. So as Vivi rightly pointed out, that it is the question of implementation. It should be very careful while implementing a course to get positive, better to say, good outcome. So in this regard, I can say that there is good a step they have taken from management to faculty and towards the student and other programs also. So few of the things I want to say, there should be one policy, whether it has been taken properly or not, say mentoring of students. mentoring of faculty members. These two very important part in the policy, whether that this has been considered or not. Because
Yes.
so see, now we have a mentoring system from, I think, very beginning of engineering curriculum. But the thing is that whether it has been properly implementing or not. And now UHB is there and it can help to implement this mentoring program very nicely. So this is one thing. And another thing from my side, that policy to place the UHB class in the routine. As I have observed in many of the university institutions, they are not still putting the class in right place. Right place means the class may be in the last period or 7th hour, means 7th period or 6th period. So students are already disturbed throughout the day. Now it is very difficult for them to sit and listen. Now, whether it is possible for the management to see the benefit of placing the class in the morning. Morning means first period or second period, or at least in the forenoon sessions. Because once they have gone through the UHV, the remaining classes throughout the day will be very smooth and faculty will be very comfortable to take the classes and students will be listening and attentive. So I think this should be in the policy also, because policy not only just to put the course in the syllabus or the curriculum, along with that, how to make it effective, that is important. Okay, fine. Very much impressed by your presentation, and almost all the faculty members, they have gone through introductory. Then we took more than 500 students, your faculty members. So this is very good. So if there is any question from our participants, from our audience, otherwise you can call up for the day conversation.
Yes, Bhaiya, can I answer to your, that is for classes, no? We
yes,
flexible system, we do it. Therefore,
Ah.
batch 1, batch 2, we allocate the students. So for batch 1, the classes will be, UHV classes will be in the forenoon session. Alternatively, for batch 2 students, it will be in the afternoon session, but not at the near end of the day. It will be around 1:30 or so.
Okay, just
That
after the
is
lunch,
how,
right?
yeah. That they frequently observe and they do keep up the course.
See, I
So
think
3
that
hours course.
good.
Yeah.
Good. So all these things need to be, I think, implemented to get
Yes,
a
yes,
good
Bhaiya.
outcome. Okay. Not अच्छा.
Yeah, thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you.
बहुत अच्छा. So Urmila ji,
जी भैया.
please, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you to the esteemed presenter, Sangeeta Didi, Supriya Didi, Infanta Didi from SRM University for delivering such a comprehensive and thought-provoking presentations. Thank you, Dilip Bhaiya, for the insightful introduction and for sharing your valuable expertise with us. A heartfelt thanks to each one of you for your active participation and engagement. Thank you all.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good night.
Thank you, Papa.